so we're starting off on an eastern to southwestern flight path. We have Team 11, Team Mystic jumping towards Lipovka. We have Team 16, Quantum Leap, going with Team 4, Assassin Esports White, and Team 12, Knockout, going towards Yasnaya. We have Team 8, which is Team Leopard, going to the coastline, along with Team 5, Paradox Unity. We have Team 13, Gods of Greece, and we have Team 3, Zakon, BLACM, just going down to Primorsk, accompanied by Team 5, a member of Team 5, with Dem going down with them. And we also have Team 7, Task Force, near to the coastline. We are with MOD Romerhut from Modesta, who has just jumped into a Dacia and is heading northwest. And MOD is just looting at the moment. Appears to be on his own, with the remaining members going up towards Georgiapol. But for now, let's jump right over to Team 16, Quantum Leap, and Team number 4, Assassins Esport White. And AE Extreme is just scoping in at the moment towards Johnny. But they seem to be alone. They have 1,000 metres to travel to get into the next zone, which, as we can see, has moved down to the southern region of the map. We are possibly looking at a military finish, but we will know more when the zone changes for a second time. The red zone has been revealed. It's nearest to Modesta at the moment, but they look to be out of harm's way. We now have Assassin Esports White going towards Team 16 at Quantum Leap. The remaining teams appear to be fairly separated at the moment, and I think that's a common occurrence when you have 4 matches, because match number 1 is, I think, used just to gauge what the other teams are like, what their style of play is, what their style of play is going to be as the match progresses. And that is when the other teams start amending their plans and their strategy and their tactics, when they really realise what they are actually going up against. And it looks as though at the moment Extreme is just scouting the local area, just seeing what they may be coming up against when they decide to make a move, which they will need to do shortly to get into the next zone. We have Team 5 Paradox going towards the zone at the moment. We have ARG getting a knock along with QL Quantum Leap. So let's jump straight over to them and have a quick look. So Quantum Leap are now taking on Team number 4, Assassin Esport. So let's go for a bird's eye view look. And Johnny is being fired upon at the moment. And Gods of Greece Youth is getting it. And grenades are being thrown. Assassin Esport is firing back towards QL Twitch. Killers has just been taken down. But looks as though Black will be able to get the revive. We now have LC going up against Gods of Greece. And Twitch takes down Heldrax with Monster just firing back. Looks as though they may get the revive here. And Extreme has just been taken down by a grenade throw. And he has grenaded himself. And another grenade goes in but doesn't get the kill just yet. And Johnny is just boosting out at the moment. And Blackie gets the kill on Extreme with an Uzi. Johnny's now firing towards Blackie, but Blackie manages to retreat just in time. Killers is now moving forward slightly. We have Team Mystic jumping in and getting a knock, and then being knocked themselves. We have grenades now being thrown. Johnny has been knocked, and another grenade is thrown. And here we go. Killers is now pushing slightly. Johnny is on the balcony at the moment. You've got Monster on the building. And you have Heldrax, who has retreated massively at the moment. You've now got Killers and Blackie inside. You've got Monster retreating back at the moment. You've now got Twitch coming across too, as Blackie and Killers move around the side, do a right rotation, trying to take Monster and Heldrax by surprise. They are leaving Johnny at the moment. It looks like it will be difficult for the other players to get to him, so it's unlikely he will be revived for game number 1, and more shots are now ringing out as all 4 members of Quantum Leap are now pushing forward. We now have the task force coming up against Union Power. And there we go, Johnny is taken down. But what we will do is go straight over to the task force of team number 7. And that is Union Deducci, who's just been knocked. We have Marina and Call Me Bob knocked at the moment. Task White is trying to keep them occupied, allowing Andrex to get the revive on Bob. And shots are ringing out, and that is Union Power taken down by the task force. They pushed when they needed to, and they ultimately got the kills. And all 4 members of the task force have made it to the next stage of the game. But let's have a quick look at the map as we see that Quantum Leap now outside of the zone, along with members of Team 4. They have just retreated. They chose not to fight, and as a result they are now chasing the zone. It has moved further down. We're still on the southern end, more on the western side now. We have half the military base still in play. So at this time I really couldn't tell where the zone will finish. It's most likely going to be near to the ferry pit, around where the red zone is at the moment. Now we have team number 3, which is Zakon at the moment on the southern end by Primorsk, still with a drop nearby. We have Team 5, which is Paradox Unity. We have Team 12, Knockout. We have Team 2, Modesta. We have Team 7, the Task Force. We have Team 8, Team Leopard. And we have Team number 9, On Fire. Moving in with Team 10, Mega Clutches Esports. We still have Team 15, LDI Ice. And what we are now seeing is the Mega Clutches Team number 10 going up against Team number 6. And that is 300 Arab Valley at the moment. And that is it, with Lassifer just managing to get the trio wipe there. Team number 6, the 300 Arab Valley, have 11 kills at the moment. A great start to their games tonight. They only have one member left, but there are 11 teams remaining, so it is still very much all to play for Team 6 at the moment. They are inside zone, so there is no real rush for them to move. But looking at the map, we're now going to go straight down to Team 12, who is Knockout, as they go up against Team number 3, Zakon.
I just went from...
Thank you very much to whoever that was on all chat, much appreciated, but it will be edited out later on today. And the task force are now going up against Modesta. So let's jump straight over and have a quick look. And just like that, the task force has been taken down by Modesta. And we are still with Modesta as they just come into zone. They have Team 15 fast approaching. And shots are now being fired as LDI Ice goes up against Modesta. Members of both teams are in vehicles at the moment. They are now going towards Zakon, who are over at 240 southwest, right by Primorsk. And Romaha is just scoping in at the moment. The play zone has taken down Quantum Leap Blackie at the moment, as Team 16 is still trying to make their way into zone. And there we have the next zone, and it looks as though it may well be a military finish, with most of the military still in zone. We have Team number 4 Assassin Esport White, we have Team Leopard over there, and we have members of Knockout. Other team members are trying to get across the water at the moment. Looks as though Paradox Unity are the only team taking the bridge at the moment. And QL are still trying to make their way through the blue zone. Blackie has been knocked again. We still have Quantum Leap Killers, ETP Descartes and QL Twitch trying to make their way in. Looks as though the vehicle has stopped. So let's see what's going on with them at the moment. They are still moving. Twitch is very low on health right now. Applying a bandage, trying to get that health back. And that is a very, very close call. QL Twitch has just about made it in. And they're now being fired upon by Modesta of Team 2. And Killers has been taken down. And that is it, with Quantum Leap being taken down by Modesta. And as we can see now, if we look at the map, it is going to finish on the military island. We have Modesta on the main island at the moment, near to members of Team 3, Zakon. We have LDI Ice, Team 15, just making their way through the water. We have NK Sirius from Team number 5, Paradox, going up against Team number 6, the 300 Arag Valley, who have now been fully taken out by Paradox. We still have Team number 9 on fire. We have Team 4 Assassin Esports White, and we have Team 12 Knockout at the moment. And members of LDI are being taken down by On Fire. Now, most members are now in the blue zone. So we may be losing team number 3, Zakon, and possibly Modesta. Looks as though 5 Paradox has just been taken out completely. And there we go. The play zone has knocked 3 members of Modesta. We now have Modesta Trouble, the last member standing. And that is it. Modesta has been taken out with the help of the blue zone. We're now seeing members of Team 3 start being knocked, with only 1 managing to make it to zone. And that is Forest, knocked at the moment on a small island, but it is very unlikely that his teammate will manage to get to him. So that is it for Zakon Forest in today's Game 1. So now let's move over to team number 8, Team Leopard. And LDI has just been taken down by On Fire. So let's go straight over to team number 9. And we now have Snow scoping in towards LDI at the moment over at West 265. James is being fired upon. Just manages to get to cover and is not yet knocked. And On Fire now just making their way out of the compound by Jeep. They are going towards team number 4. The Assassin Esports White and team 12 Knockout. We now have the end of team number 4 with Assassin Esports being taken out. And On Fire are now going up against Knockout, who are over at 220 West. Southwest, sorry. And that is Trippy being knocked by a grenade. And that is knocked out of game number 1. And we now have our top 3 for game 1 with LDI, On Fire and Team Leopard still in game. And that is a play zone taking down LDI, James and LC getting the kill there. And Frankie has just taken down Zin, and Snow is just scoping in on Nekaz there. And Snow was just firing shots at Frankie, but Frankie has just managed to get enough cover. And grenades are now being thrown as Team Leopard go up against the last member of Team 15 LDI. And Nakaz is now just making a move and is taken down by Snow. So that leaves Team number 9 on fire going up against Team Leopard, and on fire have the zone at the moment. Frankie's moving in on the left side, Cancer on the right. And grenades are being thrown by both teams, and Frankie is being fired upon by Snow, and Snow is taken down by Cancer. And that is it. So it is now Umbi against Cancer against Frankie, as Team Leopard start pushing up. Frankie really using the smoke grenades at the moment. Umbi has little to no cover at all. Whereby Cancer has the tree, Frankie has the smoke. And here comes the zone, with Umbi being heavily damaged and refusing to come in. And that is the end of game number 1. Wasn't willing to be ended by Team Leopard, who come first in game number 1 with 7 kills. We have On Fire in second with 6. We have LDI Ice in third with 1. We have Shinobi, Mathunio and Trippy in fourth with 3. And we have Assassin Esports White in fifth with no kills, unfortunately. If you have enjoyed this stream, please follow the channel with new content added daily. We will be back in just a moment for game number 2. This is Vape Nation Scrims. I am Ab Summer, and we will be right back.